Hello there my good friends, how are you? At sa mga kababayan ko, kamusta po kayo lahat? And for this next video that I will show to you is our visit to the Hong Kong Railway Museum. You know, I've never seen that in my whole life as I almost visit Hong Kong every year with my mom. So, my mom and I decided to visit the Railway Museum and to learn more about the history of that Railway Museum. But I've learned some things about the Railway Museum, like the KCR, the Kowloon and China Railway. But you know, I'm not sure about the things that I've learned about the museum. So all the viewers, especially those who live or grow up or know about the history of the Railway Museum in Hong Kong, please do comment and share me some ideas because I'm really interested in learning the history of the Hong Kong Railway Museum. Sorry. Anyway, for now, enjoy the video. And please don't forget to subscribe and put some thumbs up on my videos. Thank you very much and God bless us all.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my good friends. Today, I will visit the historical Railway Museum of Hong Kong. Imagine many years ago, if you're living in China and you're going to Hong Kong, you're gonna ride the famous KCR. And you're gonna stop at the Tai Po. Then your stop and your entry point going to Hong Kong was Tai Po Market. Tai Po Station in Tai Po Market. Tai Po in Tai Po, Hong Kong. Tai Po Market. And today, we're gonna visit that historical railway museum here in Hong Kong. Long time ago, there were no MTRs, no subways, and not too much bus going there. Just you gotta do is to, if you live in China or you work here in Hong Kong, you're gonna ride the KCR, the Kowloon and China Railway, from Hong Kong to China. Your entry point going to Hong Kong is Tai Po Station, and your entry point going to China is Tai Po Station. That's the history here of the railway or railroad connection from Hong Kong to China. So join me on my trip today. See you around. Yeah, would you believe long time ago there is no modern train like this? And then if you're going to China, you go at the Tai Po Market, ride the train going to China. But nowadays there is the modern, the East Rail line going to China, to Longwu. Nowadays, on the year 90s, I think the late 90s or year 2000s or late 90s, they already have those connections going to China. But long ago before, you're just gonna ride the KCR, the Kowloon and China Railway going to China at Tai Po Market. You know, how can you ride in the train? There were a lot of people. The train is crowded. But you know what? Back in my country, the Philippines, I'm not comparing it or I'm not degrading my own country. The train here is more wider. So if you bring suitcase or luggages, it won't not be it won't not be a big issue or not. Ano ba sa English ng abala, no?
Burden.
It will not be a burden to the fellow. Sorry, I was speaking English because my viewers from other countries, especially Pakistan, India, and the Europe, so I need to speak English. So it would not be a burden if you had a suitcase here, riding on a public train transportation like this. But in my country, if you have a suitcase on your on the MRT in the Philippines, people will look bad at you because you're bringing a large suitcase and the train is very makitid, no? It's very small, it's very thin. Ano man makitid? The train is not wide in our country. So if you got a lot of things to bring, people get angry at you. But here, having a big suitcase or having a lot a lots of things inside the trains. It's not an issue because Hong Kong has a wider train car, so it will not be a problem if you got two luggages and some, or if you're shopping, you got a lot of shopping bags. It's not a big deal. 2 meters wide. And here the train inside the interior of the train is more than 2 meters wide. But in the Philippines, it's the wrong thing. If you bring a suitcase, some people, oh, why you bring like that? You know, it's very tight in here.
From the train doors.
So in front of me is the East Rail Line going to China. If you're going to China, you're gonna take this route from the Island Line, this East Rail Line, and you see there's a first class over there. There's a first class. This is the first class car. So why there's a first class here? Because this train is going to China. So if you are going to China, you are gonna ride this train, and there is a first class area here, so you can sit comfortably, especially if you have a luggage or baggage. Mostly these people are going back to China. Some of them are going back to China after shopping here. And the train here is a bit different. I don't understand the first class here. So what's the difference of the oh, this is the first class. Look at, and this one is the cheap class. So we're gonna take the cheap class. So let's get inside. Now here it is. Dito. Now here it is. This is the, look how wide is this train here. And this is what they call the cheap class, and as we ride the cheap, not the first class, this is what we got. Tight seat with my mom. Very tight seat. I cannot move well. I'm not a senior. People get might angry if they're sitting at the priority seat for all the senior citizens. I ain't senior here. You see how wide is the train of these MTR, very wide train. So if you have a luggage, it's not, it will not gonna block the way. It will not be a burden to all the passerby and other passengers especially. But if you do this to the MRT in Philippines, don't get messed. They will look bad at you because you know our train is very tight, very small. And then what? People will get angry. Why don't you get the taxi instead of riding the Philippines MRT? You're going to the airport and you have a lot of luggage riding the MRT. Not like here. You can ride the public transportation, bringing your luggage. Here in Hong Kong, ride the public transportation, bring your luggage, two huge luggages, and you can ride the public transportation. No one will look bad at you because the train is wide. Look at the train, how wide it is. So guys, see you later. We're going to the Tai Wu for the Hong Kong Railway Museum. See you around. My friends, I was very lucky because I was helped by our fellow Filipina worker here in Hong Kong. It's a blessing right now. Only we're lost. We're lost.
Ito ba yung Taiwo Bridge?
Taiwo Bridge yata eh. Ito po. Tapos ang yung lumang tren, doon pa sa unahan. Yan. You see this place, napakaganda. This place was never visited commonly by tourist people. But if you see, You might gonna visit this place. Napakaganda ng lugar. The place is very nice. It's good for tourists. But the problem is, never been promoted to the tourists. All the tourists know Bangkok, and Hong Kong Park, and the Victoria Peak. But this place is really amazing. Ang sarap mamasyal. Ang sarap mamasyal pag walang... After a long way of walk, at last, right there, over there, is the Hong Kong Railway Museum. Luckily, there's a nice Filipina girl or Filipina worker who is working here in Hong Kong. If that overseas Filipina worker help us to reach this place. And you know, it's very tiring. But for me, it's worth it. So, let's see what's gym for sexy people. And, this one is another temple here. Over there, there's a temple over there, and the bar union. I don't know what kind of a bar is that. And oh my god, oh my god. Oh my I thought there's a shopping mall over there. It's a shopping mall of coffins. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Ito pala yun.
Saan na?
Ayun oh. Yung hagdan na yun.
Malayo pala.
And you know, this Taipu market is a well-known place for cheap items. You see, there were bikes here, bike centers, bike services centers. Hello, Leho, and I'm a bit hungry right now. This is a historical place. Look at the houses. Commonly, these are old buildings right here. Old buildings. These are old buildings. The new territory is during the early time. Okay, let's take a cut, and I will continue filming at the Railway Museum. And kamusta po kayo? This is my YouTube channel here. Here are my new friends right here. Thank you. And as I walk here on this street, going to the Railway Museum, the historical Railway Museum, I met Filipino people. Very nice. This is not a common place for tourists. These are for locals only. But there were a lot of Filipino here, but I think they are not tourists. They are workers or living here in Hong Kong. Look at this. This is the chair. You want to take a seat there? Yes. After a long walk, welcome to the Hong Kong Railway Museum. This is it. Let's take a look. And you need to climb upstairs here. You want to see the historical. Oh my lord, this one is closed. The other facilities are closed. Here it is, the Hong Kong Railway Museum. So this is the, actually it's not allowed, I'm not allowed to film here. Maybe I'll just post some pictures. The historical of diesel electric engine number 51, Sir Alexander train. This is it. And now this is it, the train. Long ago, if you travel from China going to Hong Kong, or Hong Kong going to China, you will gonna take this train. Here it is. The deluxe train compartments, and it's right here, the Sir Alexander Rail train car, the main train. So this is the tank for the diesel and diesel gasoline, diesel fuel. only saddest thing if some things are not opened, and here it is. That thing over there is just a motor trolley. Maybe if they are just pulling some small things, small cars,
Transport engineer.
for the transport engineer. So this is the old
Mga truck.
to inspect the tracks if the tracks are moving. Though this railway museum is very far, to be honest, but it's worth it. You know, back there, maybe we're gonna go there just to take some pictures. And, just take a rest. But it's that
Nire-renovate.
they are renovating this old Taipu market market station building, railway building, but it's already closed for now for some maintenance. And there were some maintenance activities here for maintaining everything.
Yan, operational ng 1955 to 1997.
Ito,
Yan.
the building right there. This Sir Alexander's train. Here it is. This is it. Though it's far, but it's worth it. This is a historical place here in Hong Kong.
Yan naman, coach.
The vanished Siao Tao Kuk branch. Ayan po mga kaibigan. No, look at the historical railroad of Hong Kong. So in the map here, this is Hong Kong. This is the KCR main line. This one. So this is the Siao Tao Kuk line. This is the main line. And there. And Siao Tao Kuk branch line. This is Siao Tao Kuk. It's a place in Hong Kong, a district, border district. And here is the Fanling. What does it look like during the time? Fanling railway station. Here it is, the narrow. Everything is about history here. And here are some of those history things here. The old steam locomotive train. Long time ago. KCR. Really? Built in the United Kingdom 1923, this narrow gauge steam locomotive went into service since 1924 on the former Fanling Siao Tao Kuk branch line. Due to construction of the Siao Tao Kuk Road, this branch line was dispensed after 4 years. This locomotive was later sold to sugarcane plantation in the Philippines until mid-1990s. It was transported back to Hong Kong for restoration and display. Would you believe this one is sold in the Philippines? Oh yes, yeah, to the sugarcane farmer, owner of a sugarcane. This KCR train was owned by a Filipino businessman to transport sugar canes. This is it. Panakaw lang akong kumuha para hindi mahalata. Bawal daw po pala masyado mag-video, no? Kaya panakaw po to. Sinaunang trend nila. Yan pa yung mga electric pan, no? Yan, going to see this historical train. Coach number 2. This is the oldest.
Engineering coach of 1921.
Engineering coach of 1921. This old.
Used to carry engineers and their basic equipment for maintenance work.
The maintenance work or the engineering, the one who works for the railroad, ride this train. You look at my back, this train. And on the compartment on the upper part, they put the equipments for the railroad maintenance. Yes. Full of history. Full of history. This place is full of history. You know, I like the history of this train museum. And this area is something like a storage area here where you can put your luggages, or maybe you can eat your food on the table there. I was looking first the toilet way back that time. Look at the historical train. This old train here. Yes. Maybe they. This is also the old storage area here. Here it is. On this side, two person can sit. On this side, 3 persons can sit. This is the long bench. But if me, I'm gonna sit here. I'm only alone here. No one will sit beside me. Now, even the old electric fans are still here. And these compartments right here, upper compartments, yeah, they put here the equipments of the engineers who are working at the train company, the Kowloon and China Railway. Even the ceiling is very old. The ceiling is very old. Now we are going and entering the first class compartment up to the third class in the ordinary class compartment. So this is the first class compartment. So let's take a look what's inside this first class compartment, built in Sussex, the United Kingdom, 1964. Would you believe this is the first class carriage? It's more relaxing to sit here, and there's a seat number, you know, like here over there they have a number 25 and 28. The carriage is provided with windows of tinted glass. So a long time ago, the glass are tinted. First class. Very nice seats right here. Entering in this next compartment, this is the luggage compartment, so we are not allowed to touch this one. So look at this old electric fan. Old electric fan here. And the luggage compartment, the old luggage compartment, this is where they put their luggage right here. And there's a big door. And long time ago, you're going to China, you ride this train. And still, take a look at this one. The old electric fans. Right here on the next car, I don't know what kind of a class is this.
Ito, historical post, ordinary class compartment.
Ordinary class compartment. Ordinary class.
From Japan in
Really?
1954.
Ordinary class compartment imported all the way from Japan.
Kanyang flooring yun.
And the floor is different.
Not tiles.
Not mosaic. And this one is upholstered. And the electric fan is more modern than the... You really can't imagine how they preserve these old stuffs here. Yeah. I really can't imagine that this one was really well preserved by the government of Hong Kong. And I really like the history of this. Probably this is the toilet right here. But this toilet may be closed. No, it's not. Here it is.
Maybe this is the toilet.
Oh, the toilet. Anong tawag dito? Compartment or the car?
Ito, compartment.
The compartment of Japan, all the way down from Japan. Third class compartment of coach 1955. This is, look at the floor here, it's concrete. Though the electric fan is still classic, still old. Looks like an old time, and but the seats may be old also, but look at the floor. It's concrete. This is really amazing. You know, you can't imagine how the historical heritage of Hong Kong take maintain this old one. This next stuff, next compartment, third class compartment of 1921, retired in the early 1980s, 1921. And look at that. There is no electric fans but air conditions. I don't know if that was the air condition during that time. These are modern air conditions here. But maybe on those early times of 1980s or the 1970s, this one is air conditioned. And still, the still. Oh, oh, I don't think there's the look at the floor. It's still what do you call that, ma? It's concrete already. Concrete. Yeah. Actually, they restored it. And wait, look, oh, there are window shades. Window shades.
Para siguro pag may mga ano. Pero ito yung ano niya. Ayun yung nakalagay.
Long time ago, British people arrived here. Just to visit this. Look at these train compartments. Just sorry to tell you that they were constructing it, renovating. But these train compartments used to be the trains going from Hong Kong to China or China to Hong Kong. And they call it the KCR, the Kowloon and Canton, or the Kowloon and Mainland China Railway. And you know what? I'll tell you this. Long ago, this is the train that they used going to China. But now, here in the modern days, they use the electric operated train going to China, or the high-speed railway, or this MTR going to the border, Lowu station going to China. Here it is. It's truly amazing. I hope in my country they did these kind of things, maintain these things, and so people can see.
There you have it, my good friends, on our visit at the Hong Kong Railway Museum. So for now, please subscribe at my channel and put some thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to share my videos also, and always support me. And by the way, stand by for the next episode. We visited the Lam Tsuen Wishing Tree, and we witnessed some events over there. But for now, see you next time again. See you on the next episode at the Lam Tsuen Wishing Tree.